are back. We're at MLB The Show 23. We're with the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers had a decent season, won the NL Central, made it to the playoffs, went against the Arizona Diamondbacks, and got beat in the wild card round 2-0. 2-0 in the series. Disappointing season, to say the least, at the very end. Their managers left, and Craig Counsell went to the arch-rival Chicago Cubs. But today, my job is try to get them past the wildcard round, make a few changes in the lineup and rotation, possibly, and try to get them past the wildcard round. And also, I want to win a World Series. So, that's my good job today. Leave a like, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, so I'm anything that I post. You could check the description below for links to other shows like to check out. But now, let's get into MLB Show 23 and get this reboot started. Here's our lineup to start off the video. You got Bryce Terang at second base, Sal Frelick at DH, Christian Yelich left field, Josh Donaldson third base, Victor Caratini is the catcher, Rowdy Tellez first base, Tyrone Taylor is right field, Willie Adames is shortstop, and Garrett Mitchell is the center fielder. On the bench, you got William Contreras, Mark Canha, Joey Wiemer, and Jesse Winker. Rotation, you got Woodruff, Burns, Peralta, Wade Miley, and Eric Lauer. Bullpen, you got Hauser, Hobie Milner, Bryce Wilson, Trevor Meagle, Piampas, Andrew Chafin, and Devin Williams. Taking a look at this rotation, not much really needs to be done besides getting maybe two lefties. We might do some upgrades here with Woodruff, Burns, and Peralta, but we'll see. And then bullpen needs some work besides Devin Williams and maybe Piampas. And then the lineup, we need some work with every position besides catcher. I'm making a trade with the Giants for our first baseman, and we're going to pick up Wilmer Flores. Here's his stat line. I mean, his attributes, his stats the past year. You can look at them down the thing. He's been with the Mets and then with Arizona and then San Fran for 4 years. And he's going to be with us. We're giving up Santana, Monte Harrison, and Harold Chirino. I think overall this is a good trade. I don't think we've ever had Wilmer Flores in a rebuild, but anyway, if we have, I think it's a really decent pickup. Guy that we barely even get. He can play multiple positions, so I like this pickup. I'm bringing in Marcus Semien from the Rangers in exchange for Bryce Terang, or Turan, I don't know if that G's silent or not, and Keston Hiura. Marcus Semien, he was on the Blue Jays and the A's, went to the Rangers with Corey Seager, and Rangers just won the World Series in actual baseball. He can play third base and shortstop if we need him to. I think this is an overall good pickup. I know he's $25 million, but we got a fat contract and Josh Donaldson that we can move to bring in some money to give us some budget to use for pitching and stuff. But welcome to the team, Marcus Semien. I'm moving Josh Donaldson and Mark Canha to the Padres in exchange for Manny Machado. I have not had him at all in a very long time. Good defense. Just want him to hit good. I mean, just play good, man. I'm glad I got a good third base. It was either him or Jose Ramirez. Decided to go with Manny Machado now. If he's not doing good trade line, we might go and get Jose Ramirez. But welcome to team, Manny Machado. I'm moving Willie Adames and Christian Yelich to the Phillies in exchange for Trey Turner. Trey Turner had a rough season this year, but managed to go in a huge progression when the fans gave a standing ovation. So, he can play 3-4 positions. I mean, we have him, Manny Machado, and Marcus Semien on contracts above $25 million, which is a lot of money thrown into our lineup, so hopefully it can pay off. But welcome to team, Speedy Trey Turner. I'm making a blockbuster trade here. I'm trading Sal Frelick and Corbin Burns to the Astros in exchange for Kyle Tucker and Framber Valdez. And then I'm going to try to flip Valdez back for Corbin Burns and maybe a few prospects in the deal with Framber Valdez to get Burns, because I want Burns back, but I want Kyle Tucker. So I'm going to try to cheat the system here and basically move Burns to the Astros, but then try to get him back by just flipping Valdez and some prospects. For the backup first baseman position, or even the starting position, I'm picking up Christian Walker from the Diamondbacks in exchange for Owen Miller, Jeremy Vargas, and Adam Seminaris. Big blockbuster move. I'm bringing in Sean Murphy and Max Fried from the Braves in exchange for Brandon Woodruff. I like this trade a lot. Riley Tellez and Victor Caratini are getting shipped to the Marlins in exchange for Luis Arraez. We needed a lefty bat, so I go out and pick up left fielder TJ Friedel from the Reds in exchange for Abraham Toro, a backup second baseman, Joey Weimer, a right fielder, a backup, and then a right-handed relief pitcher, Henriksen Moda, and they're going to get shipped to Cincinnati for TJ Friedel. As I said, I need a lefty at bat. And I pick him up here in TJ Friedel. I'm trading 3 outfielders for 1 outfielder. I'm trading Jackson Chourio, Garrett Mitchell, and Tyron Taylor to the Marlins in exchange for Jazz Chisholm. I'm moving Jesse Winker, Andrew Monasterio, and Tyler Black to the Mariners in exchange for Teoscar Hernandez. Picking up John Schreiber from the Red Sox in exchange for Justin Wilson, Sky Bolt, and Xavier Warren. Moving 2 pitchers and Chris Roller to the Padres in exchange for Robert Suarez. I'm picking up Evan Phillips from the Dodgers in exchange for Bryce Wilson, Darren Ruff, and Jacob Mizorowski. I can't recall if I had Phillips in the last rebuild with the Braves. If you haven't seen that, check either up here or up there. One of those 2 corners up in the video. I'm just going to take him anyway. Welcome, team Evan Phillips. I made a trade for Bryce Miller, and now I'm shipping him, Adrian Hauser, and Luis Contreras to the Twins in exchange for Sonny Gray. I'm moving Bryce Miller, Adrian Hauser, and Andrew Chafin to the Mariners in exchange for Logan Gilbert. I have made all the moves that I want to make, and I think we're ready to sim. Before we show you guys the lineups in rotation and start simming, let's look at our rankings. As you can see, we're first in 4 of the categories. First in rank, first contact, first pitching, and first defense, and then second power and 18th speed. Let's go look at our lineups. For the lineup, you got Trey Turner at shortstop, Kyle Tucker, Marcus Semien, then Manny Machado are in the 2-3-4. Friedel's in the 5 spot. Murphy's 6, Chesnum 7, Hernandez is 8, and Flores is 9. On the bench, you got Contreras, Arraez, Renfroe, and Walker. Then over to the rotation, we got Max Fried in the 8th spot with Peralta, Framber Valdez, Logan Gilbert, and then Aaron Nola rounding it out. Then you got in the long relief spot, Pablo Lima. In the middle relief spot, you got Jose Alvarado, John Schreiber, Trevor Rosenthal, and Dylan Floro. Then the 2 setup guys, you got Joel Piampas and Evan Phillips. And then closing spot is Devin Williams. This bullpen is a little under overall. Besides Evan Phillips and Devin Williams and then Jose Alvarado, we got a bunch of 78s and lower. Hopefully it works out and the rotation's good. Hopefully Aaron Nola can get his overall up and pitch good. And the lineup looks pretty good. The lowest overall we have in this lineup is an 84 in Teoscar Hernandez. On the bench is Hunter Renfroe. But I like this team a lot. Pause the video right now. Comment down below how many wins you think this team gets. And when you guys get it correct, I'll give you guys a shout in the next video. I looked at the comments in my last Rays rebuild and nobody commented how many wins, so there was no shout out to give out. But I will take a look at it when I'm editing this video and see if anybody did. And if they did, I'll put the shout out up right here on the screen. But anyway, I think we're ready to sim. I'll see you guys at the end of the season and see what our win total is and see if we even get the 1 seed or make the wild card. Hopefully we can make the playoffs still. We have made it to the playoffs and we have already completed this challenge as we are not in the wild card round. We are the 1 seed. Let's go. So now our goal is to win the World Series now. We've already completed the rebuild, which I'm happy about, but I want to win that World Series with the Brewers. But as we take a look at it, Minnesota's playing Houston and they'll play Texas. The winner of that. And then Cleveland's playing Baltimore. They'll play Tampa, whoever wins that. Over on our side, we either play San Fran or Philly. And then Atlanta plays Arizona, and the winner plays Dodgers. Let's go look at our lineup stats. There we go. There's all our stats. Turner had a good season, a little bit cold right now. Walker, good season. Tucker, great season. Flores didn't play that bad for us. Simeon, good, okay. Travis, we had our front 7. Our front 8. Our front 8 had above 20 home runs. Our front 6 had above 24 home runs, literally. And then we have this guy with 18, Josh Chisholm. Over on our bench, Teoscar has 20 bombs off of the bench. That's pretty good. Luis Arias had 10. William Contreras 10. We got Candelario at the deadline. He had 10 home runs for us. 327 off the bench. That's a rise for you, man. He gets on base and hits for average. But overall, I think everybody had a decent average. Nobody really had a low average. The lowest one was, I believe, Sean Murphy with 247. Yeah. And I'll take that. Over to rotation. Fried, good season. Peralta, good. Valdez did good. Gilbert did fine. Did good. Nola, ERA could be better, but he was like 9-0 at one point. And he finished out with like 14-3. That's pretty good. Everybody had decent records. The highest ERA was Nola, which pitchers did fine. Our rotation was excellent. Bullpen, this guy's a rookie. 3.22 ERA, 1.26 whip. I'll take that. That's good. Alvarado could bring the ERA down, but that is fine by me. Schreiber could bring the ERA down. Topa, good. Meagle, I don't know why Meagle's up. Piampa's good. Williams, good. Phillips, good. Our pitchers did fine. 4 ERA is not that high. It could be higher. It could be a 5. But he could bring it down. He could bring it down. But overall, good all around. And that's maybe why, as we go look at the standings, we beat the MLB record. MLB record is 116 wins, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And we got 118. So, yeah, maybe that's why. Okay, so I fixed the problem with Trevor Meagle or whatever. Will Smith, got him at deadline. That's a good season. We're going to move him to middle relief pitcher, though. All right, I think I'm ready to sim and see who we end up playing in the round. If we lose, we lose. But I really want to win. Free versus Webb. We win, okay. Peralta versus Descafani, okay. Valdez versus Wood. Come on. Okay, this is great. We're already down. So, hopefully we can win this game. Let's go. We win 11-2. And we tie the series up. Now, Aaron Nola is going to have to close it out against Alex Wood. Let's go. We beat the Giants 6-2. Way to go, Nola. Here we go. Max Fried versus Kershaw. Here we go. Game 1 is a W. Game 2 is an L. Come on. Come on, Valdez. Win this game. Let's go. Come on, Gilbert. Pull it out. Okay, this big game. Nola, come on. Oh, my. Okay, Fried. Here we go. Let's go. We need to win this game in order to stay alive. Let's see if we can do it. We're at home. As you can see, we're at home. American Family Field. Hopefully we can get it done. Let's go. We win Game 6. Way to go, Fried. And Game 7, we're still at home. Freddie Poulter versus Bobby Miller. Can we pull it off? Let's go. We win. We do pull it off. Freddie Poulter gets the win. 18 strikeouts. Or whatever. Yeah, 18. I think that's his record. That's the strikeouts this postseason or that game. I don't know. But anyway, we win 11-1, and we're playing the Minnesota Twins in the World Series. We'll look at the bracket. That's how it went. Minnesota beat Houston in 2 games, and they beat Texas in 5. And then they beat Cleveland in 5. Cleveland, they beat Baltimore in 2. Swept Tampa, and then got gentlemen swept by the Twins. And now we have to face the Twins. Here we go. Game 1. Valdez versus Lopez. We lose 0-6. Great. Gilbert versus Gray. We win. Nola versus Ryan. We win. Freed versus Ober. We win. Here we go. Game 5. Freddie Peralta is on the bump for us. Kintamania is on the bump for Minnesota. Minnesota's 1 loss away. They're hanging on by a thread. We're trying to knock them off and claim the World Series title. And we are at Minnesota. Let's hop in and see if we can pull it off. I'll show you guys the last inning. If it's close, if not, you guys will just see us go on to Game 6. But anyway, let's hop in and see if we can pull it off. We did it. Let's go. Let's go see. We won the World Series. We did it. Impressive. I mean, we're going to look at our stats. We're just going down the list of all that. You guys can see. We won it with Kyle Tucker being injured. In the rotation, we'll go through. Just go down the list. You guys can see their stats. We'll go back through it one more time. There you go. There's our stats. We're going to look at the awards. World Series MVP goes to Christian Walker. Post MVP goes to Jazz Chisholm, Machado, and Turner were in the running for that. Silver Slugger, Martinez gets it. Kyle Tucker in second place. You got Soto, and then Acuna winning it. McLean wins it for shortstop. Turner was in second place. Austin Riley wins it for third base. Simeon wins it for second base. First base is Olsen. Catcher is Wilson Contreras. So DH is Morel. Gold Glove, Betts, O'Neill, and Happ win it for the outfield. And then shortstop Swanson, Berger, third baseman wins it. And then Rogers wins it for second base. Cooper wins it for first. Catcher goes to Alvarez. Pitcher is Miles Michaelis. Hank Gunnar goes to Acuna. McLean wins Rookie of the Year. Adbert Alzolay wins Reliever of the Year. Bryce Harper, the batting title. Kyle Tucker was in second. Cy Young goes to Freddie Peralta. Max Fried was in that one as well. And then most valuable player goes to Ronald Acuna Jr. That's going to do it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn your post notifications on so I may see any posts. You can check the description below for links to other channels to check out. Let's go. 2 postseason rebuilds in a row that we've won the World Series. Hopefully we can make it another in the next one. But that does it. I'm out. Peace, and I'll see you in the next video.